vertical gardening because it just caught my eye. So you're going to be seeing my erratic ranging. So this is my Urban Green Farm. So Urban Green Farms and Happy Soils, which we'll go and check out their product. And Happy Soils also have a podcast. I interviewed Andrew, and one of the reasons why I'm here today is we had an interview, we vibed on a lot of conversations, we're on the same page with where things are going from the ag space, and so he invited me down to exhibit Soil Connect and bring the podcast on location, and that's what we're doing. But this is the vertical garden, that's by Urban Green Farms. It just showcases another way that we can use greenery to create an effect. Pull down the side of a building, create life, biodiversity, bring beneficial bugs into a space. So many benefits of having a vertical garden that can be drip fed. Each pot drips into the other pot if it's all designed correctly. This is obviously on showcase, so all the pots aren't really lined up like that, but it can be very self-sufficient. You can actually use the water from the aquaponics into their system like that, so that's quite fun and exciting as well. So the people starting to gather into the space today has been shown is growing. So if you're around today, it's going until the end of the week, right after the Easter holidays. Come down to the Rural Show and check out the game. This is a replica of a house. So you can see the hemp product being used here as the roofing, the walls. There is, channels to run all the wiring, so you can do, switches and do all the wiring. These are floorboards that have been created all out of hemp. This beam surprises me because if this was metal, you would never be able to lift this beam with so ease. So experimenting and testing the ways that we can use hemp to create structural support. Another one that's been load tested at 3 tonnes. And that's the effect that happened after load testing at 3 tonnes. So really cool, fun stuff. You can create fibers to make insulation, things like that. Okay, let's have a look at the hemp here in the different forms. So this is the fiber here, sawdust, and then this is the herd. So there's different grades of mulching it down used into different products. This tabletop here is also compressed hemp as well. So this is Happy Soils. This is one of the products that we've been playing around with in lots of different Happy Soil products. This is all about feeding the soil with great biology that it needs, grow and bloom, activate, and heal and shield. And so each product has a different purpose. It has different natural living organisms and a way of really activating the biology in the soil. So Happy Soils is Andrew. He's the person who I interviewed on the podcast a couple of months ago, and he spoke about some really amazing things, really well-received podcast because he had the guts to say what a lot of people don't say in this industry and where things are kind of heading. So that's really cool. We'll get to meet Andrew later today. He's at a special invite brunch at the moment. So as part of being here on this stand, exhibitors of different people, you get to network, and he's at a brunch, but he'll be here later and we'll be doing some podcasts. So if you're in Sydney and you've got nothing to do over the next couple of days, come on down and have a yarn. If you come down today, come and say hello. I'll be here today and tomorrow, that is Wednesday and Thursday, and maybe you can jump on the mic and say hello to the soil lovers.